Everyone in Millbrook knew to avoid Blackwater Lane after dark. Winding through the edge of town like a snake, it led to a single decaying mansion shrouded by towering oaks and tangled ivy. The house had been abandoned for over 30 years, ever since old Miss Adelaide vanished without a trace. They said she was a witch. Children dared each other to run up the front porch and touch the doorknob. Most got as far as the rusted gate before turning back. But 17-year-old Clara Wren wasn't like most kids. When her family moved into the cottage across from the old estate, her curiosity bloomed. She spent evenings sketching the house from her bedroom window, fascinated by the chipped gables, boarded windows, and ivy-covered chimneys. Then, one rainy night, she saw it dot a flicker of light, brief like the strike of a match, behind a second-floor window. Clara blinked. Nothing. The next night it happened again. This time a figure appeared. Pale, still, watching, she told her parents. They laughed. Just your imagination, her father said. Probably an animal, her mother added. So Clara took her flashlight, stuffed a notebook in her coat, and crossed the lane. The gate creaked like a warning. Weeds tangled around her boots as she climbed the steps and turned the knob. The door groaned open. Inside, the house whispered with the wind, floorboards creaked under invisible feet. Dust clung to velvet drapes and antique portraits that stared down with hollow eyes. Clara moved cautiously, snapping photos and scribbling notes. She reached the grand staircase. On the landing stood a mirror, cracked down the center. As she passed, she saw not her reflection, but a girl in a white dress, her eyes dark as midnight, smiling faintly. Clara turned. N01. Her flashlight flickered, the air turned cold. Then came the music, faint like an old piano playing from upstairs. Clara followed the sound to a room with a crumbling piano and a rocking chair that swayed, though the air was still. On the floor lay a faded diary. She picked it up, brushed off the dust. It belonged to Adelaide Blackwater. Clara read by flashlight, her breath fogging in the cold. The last entry chilled her more than the air. Tonight I open the door, the girl will come, she is the one. The piano fell silent. Clara stood frozen. In the mirror across the room, the girl in the white dress stood beside her, smiling. The door slammed shut. Outside, the rain began again, and the light in the second-floor window flickered, and stayed on.